Okay, I only have a little bit of time left on my battery here, so I'm going to go a little bit quicker because I finished my video and I didn't get to show you the result of using Orange Blossom soap and the fiber technology after you're done cleaning all of your pots and pans after baking. So I did my loaf pan, my muffin tin, my casserole dish. I also did my Instapot lid, my Instapot, my black cast iron, and my copper. I also did this old, big, huge, large cookie sheet. I did not dry this behind, and you can see that there's some watermarks on here. So just make sure that you remember after you're done washing that you use your Enyo tea towel, which is this one here, to dry behind. I have a pot here at the bottom, and it's just basically collecting some of the water so that I can then put it back into my garden and wash it out. So this is the Orange Blossom soap that I used to clean out all of these fibers in hot water, and this is the result. So what is great about this is you can take this and pour it right back into nature. You're not going to use this again because it definitely is super dirty, as you can see. So I'm going to drop this into my yard because there's nothing wrong with this because it was just from my food that I cleaned. So I'm going to rinse this out now with a little bit of hot water because I'm going to do a final clean of my bowls so that I can use this again. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside now. But the next thing that I want to show you is we have an amazing laundry soap. It's called a lavender laundry soap. It's super incredible. The smell is delicious. And yesterday I had a demo. I used my multi-tool, which is, I used 3 of the fibers, but this one is my soft fiber. And this is my Blue Living Annual. When I did the windows, really big windows, I dried behind using both of these. So these were really not used to clean. This one wasn't either used to clean, but you can see that there's definitely a buildup of product that was left on their floor. So when I washed it using the strong fiber and this, I was able to remove a lot of the buildup on their floor so that now it is perfectly ready to go. So what I'm going to do is show you how powerful this lavender soap is. All you need to do is put basically, let me get that pump going here. It's never been used yet, so it's brand new. You're going to see how it's going to come out, and it's basically 2 squirts in a large load, but I'm going to show you how this Annual and these other fibers are going to be clean again using basically a little bit of lavender soap. It's a little bit too hot, actually. I made a little bit of a mistake, so I'm going to put this aside here just so that it can cool down. But I'm going to soak this fiber because this fiber was super dirty too, and hopefully it'll cool down by the time I get to put my hand in there. You shouldn't use too hot, but if you're only putting it in a little bit like that to give it a nice little soak, it definitely won't hurt your fiber. It would be if you were to expose it to direct heat that it wouldn't be good. So look at the dirt that comes out of these fibers that I used only to dry behind after I used it on a brand new location at a client's home. And check out all that dirt that comes out of these fibers using just this incredible lavender. It's got orange oil and pine oil in it. It smells like a gin and tonic, honestly, to me. And this whole bottle here, which is 1,000 ml, as well as this bottle here that is 1,000 ml, is super concentrated and will last you a long time. This bottle here lasted me, I'm pretty sure it was over a year, because I get 400 loads in here. So I think it was a year and a half that I had this bottle. So I started another bottle, and I'm so happy because I definitely won't be buying laundry soap for at least a year or more. The Orange Blossom soap is what I use daily because that's what I use to clean out my fibers after, to keep them nice and clean so that they are fresh to use, especially because I use them in the kitchen. So the Orange Blossom soap is what I use on a daily basis. And for laundering, you basically go 1-2 pumps in a regular load in your washing machine, and you can wash all of your clothes as well as your Enyo. So there we go, everyone. Have a great day. I'm going to wash these out now that it's cooled down a little bit and show you how much dirt comes out from just the fiber technology using the lavender soap. Look at that. So I know that this client told me that she was using soaps or product to clean because it was a construction site and they thought, well, we have to use product. So I went in there and showed them how Annufiber technology will leave their windows, their floors, gym mat, everything perfectly spotless, streakless. And let's just put a bit of cool water in here so that I can massage this out and show you exactly how this works. Look at that. So now this fiber, this Annufill, as well as my multi-tool fiber, because I use them regularly, I won't launder it right now because I've washed it out and I'm pretty happy with how much dirt comes out. So if you are doing this, just remember, clean it out in the laundry machine at least every couple times